viewers, and please allow me to say something that needs to be said without delay. The opposition to the film Dhurandhar is turning mindless and vicious. The film has been loved by common people and celebs, those with Rolex, without Rolex. But that is not the story some people want you to hear. The story they want you to hear is that Dhurandhar is anti-Muslim. Yes, anti-Muslim. That it is propaganda. Opposition leaders have called it nonsense, fabricated, etc., etc. Some Congress leaders have suggested its funding be probed. There's someone who's demanded that the government ban the film. Let me ask you a simple question, viewers. A question that requires no political degree, no legal training, just common sense, pure common sense. The film is about the IC-814 hijacking, the 2001 Parliament attack, the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack. These are not fictional events. They happened. These are real wounds, so to say, real blood, real funerals, real tears that real families still cry. And the people who planned these attacks, where did they operate from? Where did they come from? Which country's soil did they train on? Which country's government backed them? Viewers, the answer is Pakistan. Pakistan is not a religion. It is a country, a terror state with a flag. That is what Pakistan is. So when this film depicts Pakistan's terror network, it is not attacking Muslims. It is showing you history. And as you know, history does not care about feelings. Here is what I find really interesting, viewers. Pakistan itself has banned this film. Not because it is false, but because it is too close to the truth. Pakistan called it Indian propaganda, blocked it from theatres. Yet the same film is being called anti-Muslim by the ecosystem in our country. Do you see the contradiction? Pakistan bans it because it exposes Pakistan. India's own politicians want to ban it because it hurts. What exactly hurts? Whose feelings? I can't understand. But look what it has come to. Last evening, the Thalaivar, a man who needs no introduction, a man who is celebrated from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, Rajnikant watched Dhurandhar 2 and he went to social media and said, what a film, a must watch for every Indian, Jai Hind, his words. You know what happened next? The hate club came for him. Rajnikant is now being targeted, mocked for watching a film, for liking a film, for calling it a must watch. This is intimidation. This is a gang that wants to decide for you what you can watch, what you can enjoy, and what you're allowed to call patriotic. And let me quickly address the logic or the complete lack of it of the anti-Dhurandhar brigade. They say terrorism has no religion. Terror has no religion. I agree. I completely agree. But here is the problem. And listen to this, viewers. The terrorists who attacked Mumbai, who hijacked our planes, who blew up our parliament, they did not agree. They shouted religious slogans as they killed innocent people. They announced their identity. The filmmaker did not put those words in their mouths. The world heard it on the phone calls. The transcripts exist. It's all there. So what should a filmmaker do? What should Aditya Dhar do? Rewrite history to make it more comfortable for the, or more palatable for the critics? They say the film spreads hatred. But you know what spreads hatred? Silence, viewers, covering up, pretending those attacks never happened. That is what truly disrespects every victim and every martyr who died on those days. Why do we want to ban the truth on behalf of Pakistan? Viewers, the real insult to India's Muslim community is not this film. The real insult, if anything, is the assumption that they cannot tell the difference between Pakistan and Islam. That they need politicians to protect them from a movie. That is what is truly condescending, viewers. The ecosystem wanted to silence a film, but they have made Dhurandhar immortal. Without delay, let's open this up. Mr. Raj Shetran now joining us. Professor Tanveer Ejaz. Karan, let's start with you. What is this, mindless opposition? It's growing by the minute.
No, it's getting hysterical by the minute, Pranesh. This meltdown, if this continues at this frantic pace, you'll need a rehab center for all those Dhurandhar meltdowns. These people have lost their minds, and I'm not surprised. You know, Pranesh, why? Because this film actually takes off the veil of their agenda. You know, it's a fact that the Congress did not act after 26/11. Isn't it a fact? Isn't it a fact that we had this entire red corridor which said Pashupati se leke Tirupati tak, and our government was sleeping. Helpless government we had. Chidambaram saying we cannot act. America has told us not to act. So, of course, their inaction is exposed. Then as far as the Samajwadi Party goes, Atiq Ahmed is exposed. They have added this breakdown that why is Atiq being dragged into it? Of course, Atiq confessed. In the FIR, it's clearly written. He had links with the ISI. He had links with terror groups. So, this meltdown is for real because Aditya Dhar has pulled no stops and is as unapologetic as it gets. And terror has no religion, but it has had a mazhab. It has had those slogans. People chanted those slogans and they did draw inspiration from them. Rightly, wrongly, they of course wrongly, but that is how it is. And he said it in as many words. So I'm glad Aditya Dhar is an unapologetic filmmaker, and that is where the pain lies for each one of them.
Shehzad?
No, first of all, I thought that Rajni was somebody who could cancel the cancel culture, but even Rajnikant now has been cancelled by this ecosystem. So if Rajnikant, by the way, praises Stalin or praises Shah Rukh Khan's movie, Rajnikant is good Rajnikant. And today Rajnikant has been trolled because he has praised Dhurandhar. I want to ask that then was his praise of Stalin also wrong? Or that is right, but if you praise Dhurandhar movie and it's a creative work of art. Secondly, how is this propaganda? So praising our agencies and calling out Pakistan for what it is propaganda for them. So what do they consider to be reality? That Pakistan is not a terror state. That our agencies are a complete failure. That our agencies shouldn't take action on Pakistani terrorists. And then they say it's anti-Muslim. But the role of Bade Sahab to Atiq Ahmed, etc., Atif Ahmed, have been played by Muslims. So are they anti-Muslim? Or Pakistani terrorists are the only symbol of Muslims in India also? So if a Pakistani terrorist is exposed, a Muslim in India is actually suffering because a Pakistani terrorist is exposed. Suddenly now terror has a religion. Gazab hai. But the same Pakistan bombs the daylight out of Afghanistani children. Imran and his Jamaat are completely quiet. That's not anti-Muslim. Afghanistan के बच्चे मारे जाए या Xinjiang province में मारे जाए तो
Sir, how is this film being called anti-Muslim? Professor Ajaz?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's not. I think. I think one will have to distinguish between nationalism and Islamophobia, right? That has to be. Nationalism cannot replace Islamophobia. See, Islamophobia, bigotry, misogyny, hate. All these aspects, one will have to understand very carefully.
I get that, sir, but please tell me how is this film Islamophobic, please?
You see, if you bash all Muslim symbols, Muslims are across the world. So if you bash Muslim symbols, you talk about circumcisions, right? All these things. Just look at the way how this movie is attacking. You bash Pakistan. Of course, Pakistan is a terrorist state and you bash it. But the moment when you come to symbols of Muslims,
how many times have you watched the film, sir? Professor Ajaz, how many times have you seen the film?
No. See, the point is.
So how many times? I want to know.
No, I haven't watched the film.
There you go.
I haven't watched the film.
But he made a very important point, Pranesh. He said bash Pakistan. But symbols of Muslims. So according to him, Dawood Ibrahim Bade Sahab is a symbol of Muslim. Atif Ahmed, who has ISI links, is a symbol of Muslim. Tanveer Sahab ke hisab se Dawood and Atiq are symbols of Muslims.
Not at all. You see, circumcision.
Circumcision is a symbol of...
But Jews also get circumcised. Jews get circumcised. Christians get circumcised. What is he saying?
No. I've seen the film, so I can...
No, 1 minute.
Do Jews get circumcised, yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me.
Sorry?
Do Jews get circumcised, yes or no?
But you make a fun of it, you make a mockery of it.
How is
Professor Ajaz?
The movie is not on circumcision.
I really wanted to understand how, Dhurandhar is Islamophobic, if at all. And I gave you a chance. Now you see, you can't come up with 2 cogent points, sir. Not even one. IP Singh ji, Atik Ansari, Atif Ansari, जो भी है, उनको अगर दिखाया है, तो ये एंटी मुस्लिम हो गई फिल्म?
देखिए, आज के दौर में अगर वायलेंस पर 3-4 घंटे की फिल्में बनती हैं तो आप समझिए कि 5 से 10 सेकंड की अगर कोई शॉर्ट मूवी हमारे मोबाइल पर आती है तो हम 5 से 10 सेकंड भी देख नहीं पाते। और इस तरह की वायलेंस पर हम बैठ के यहां चर्चा कर रहे हैं। अतीक अहमद को यही भारतीय जनता पार्टी और मुख्तार अंसारी को ट्रैक उठा के देखिए, डीपी यादव बीजेपी ने बनारस।
तो चलिए आईपी सिंह जी, आपके हिसाब से अगर अतीक अंसारी अगर बीजेपी के थे तो बीजेपी को प्रोटेस्ट करना चाहिए ना, आप लोग क्यों कर रहे हैं उनके लिए?
सवाल सुन लीजिए ना, बात तो मेरी बात तो आ जाने दीजिए। अगर मैं 30 सेकंड में अपनी बात थोड़े पूरा कर पाऊंगा। सवाल यही होता है कि ये गुजरात की जेल में अतीक अहमद जो सांसद थे, उनके भाई विधायक थे, उन्हें योगी सरकार ले आती है और किसके आधार पर?
गुंडा था वो आपको नजर नहीं आ रहा है, अतीक अहमद सांसद नजर आ रहा है। मिस्टर राजशेखरन, रजनीकांत says go watch the film Jai Hind. Rajnikant has been mocked.
Cancelled.
Pranesh, let us understand the situation now. 11 years of BJP government and the right-wing ecosystem and their supporters on the panel want a movie to be glorified. I go with Mr. Rajnikant. Mr. Rajnikant, a superstar, has praised the movie only in the aspect of he watched a good film, the director and the direction, the storyline, and that's all. He has just appreciated the creative mind. There ends the matter. But the right-wing ecosystem is spreading innuendos and trying to insinuate, which is not at all there.
What is the innuendo here, sir? What is the innuendo?
Khatna.
No, I'll tell you. First, don't disrespect any religion. Be it Muslim, be it Christian, be it Sikh, be it
This is
Parsi,
not about any
be it
religion, sir. I told in the beginning, people who watch the film you will know that this is about Pakistan terror factories, the Pak terror agents. How is this about any religion? Is Pakistan a religion?
No, Pakistan. Listen, Pakistan is a rogue country, is a terrorist state. There is no second opinion on that. But don't bring Pakistan to a Dhurandhar movie and promote a movie.
Sir, if the terrorist came from Pakistan, Mr. Rajshekharan, should we take it to Colombo? Where do you want it taken? You tell me. Cairo, Colombo, anywhere else? Karan, 15 seconds.
No. Look, what Mr. Ejaz said, I think he's scored a giant self-goal right now. What they've shown, Pranesh, when he uses words like circumcision and misogyny, they've shown a Pakistani character doing that as an excess in the 1971 war, which is on record. General Tika Khan, the butcher of Bengal, he said these words, Gazwaye Hind karenge, Male Ganimat. He used these words
Professor
of taking women as slaves.
Such peak detailing that I thought he must have seen the film at least 3-4 times.
He doesn't even know the context.
Pranesh ko main taali baja ke
He says
I want to applaud Pranesh.
Film.
The person who supports Sanatan Samapt, you're asking him if Dhurandhar is a communal.
We've run out of time, viewers. I just hope that this, mindless commentary against Dhurandhar ends. If you have anything to say constructive or if it is substantive, one can understand. But please don't, join the brigade for the heck of it. The news are with Navita Kumar on the other side.